guys, welcome back to Blue Dragon RPG. My name is John, and today I'm going to talk about the Dungeons & Dragons adventure game for 3rd edition. So, fun story, Draven Swiftbow did a video on this a few weeks back, and the reason I like Draven Swiftbow so much, I mention him in a lot of videos, is because he's like me. He's a collector. He just loves the hobby so much, and I just kind of relate to that. So even though I don't plan on technically using this, I still wanted it in my collection after I saw his video, and I'm pretty sure he will get that, because he's like me. He's a collector and a huge RPG fan, and sometimes we just like to fill out our collection and get the things that we find interesting. And just right off the bat, real quick, this is some Lockwood art, and I just love his art so much. 3rd edition was full of it, and I just really loved it. So, all right, this box is a bit flimsy, so let's take a look at the back. Enter the world of adventure. So there's something moving behind that door. Perhaps it's a vicious ogre waiting to tear you limb from limb, or a horde of zombies thirsting for blood, or maybe a terrifying dragon ready to engulf you in a maelstrom of fire. Problem? Nope, not for you. You're a hero, a powerful wizard, a strong fighter, or a sneaky rogue. You can handle whatever comes at you in this introduction to the greatest fantasy game of all time. Everything you need to start playing is right here. So this, when it came out, retailed, look at this is insane. Retailed for only $9.95 US and $14.95 Canadian. And to be honest, that's about what I paid. I found this on eBay. It was, I think he was asking $14.99 or best offer. I offered him $9.99. He accepted. So I paid $9.99 plus, I think I paid like $5.60 for shipping. So all in all, with as old as this game is, I feel like I got a good deal. And I know it's probably because if this had been a 3.5 game, I probably would have paid a lot more because people are really into 3.5 even still. But with this being the 3rd edition beginner box, I feel like that's probably why I got such a good deal. So let's open it up here. So now these dice did not, the dice were the only thing missing from this set. I had an extra set of these dice from the 3.5 beginner box. I had somehow come across an extra set of these dice, and I'm pretty sure these are similar to the dice that came in here, so I just put this set of dice in here just so I made sure I had a complete collection. So this is the read this first sheet. That's pretty self-explanatory. Actually, I'm going to move these dice out here so I can just turn these pages over and place them in here. This is the business reply mail. Remember stuff like this? I don't think they still do business reply mail. I don't think companies really do that kind of thing anymore because you can just reach them online. So this had to have come out in 2000, right? So, oh yeah, this card says 2000. So tell us what you think of the Dungeons & Dragons adventure game. So, wonder if I can fill that out and still send that in. So this is the rules summary for combat. Rules summary for exploration. Some combat diagrams. Monster identification. This is kind of cool. Combat diagrams continued, and then this is a little, I guess, character sheet. Yep. Kind of crazy. So this kind of these, like, I know the colors don't match. Some of them do. Black D4, red D6. Although the D8 in this set is orange instead of blue. The D10 matches, the 12 matches, and the D20 does not match. So 2 of the dice, for some reason, between 3rd edition and 3.5, they decided to flip the colors, I guess. So, but close enough to make me feel like I have the complete set. And then it came with a rule book. And this is just your standard fare. So you've got the introduction, characters, raising your level, equipment, combat, exploration, spells, dungeons, monsters, treasures, and being a dungeon master. So, very nostalgic. I started playing in '95, so I played a combination of 1st and 2nd edition. It was a homebrewed game that my dad and his friends played. So they kind of homebrewed their rules because they liked different stuff from 1st and 2nd edition. So they kind of used it as a buffet. But the first, I would say my 1st edition that I actually ran as a DM and felt confident playing was 3rd edition and 3.5. So this is very nostalgic for me. I never had this particular set, but I had plenty of the books that they released with color covers, but the inside was black and white, and it had these runes on the side, and so just this kind of layout is very nostalgic for me. So there's your races and your classes, and this just goes through, basically it's a mini a summarized version of the player's handbook, but it even takes you through 2nd and 3rd level and then points you to the player's handbook. So here's equipment. I always loved the 3rd edition art. I like the way that all the armor and shields were drawn, and it just, I don't know, something about it was fun to look at, you know. Same with the weapons. I just loved the weapon art. I really miss that time in RPG history, I guess. I don't even, you know, it's just the nostalgia probably. So, yeah, very cool. Exploring. Here's spells, a little section on dungeons, skills, monsters. So this is actually a little monster manual too. You got everything you need right here. I'm assuming all of these make appearances in the adventure that comes with this game. Pretty nice array of monsters if you're just starting out. Treasure, and being the dungeon master. So just a little tiny section on there, and then you got your index, and then a little map. That's nice. Something to start off with. That's what these sets are good for, right? And then here are all the pre-gen characters. So you've got Tordek, the dwarven fighter. Melee, the elven wizard, however you want to pronounce that. There is the human cleric, Jozan. Sorry about that car outside. Some people are rude like that. Halfling rogue Lydia, Human fighter, Regdar. Human wizard, Noal. Dwarven cleric, Eberk. Human rogue, Kerwin. You know, I'm actually really surprised with how many pre-gen characters this came with. I mean, this is a lot to choose from for your first time playing. So then this talks about skills and sneak attacks. Second level rogues, cleric spell summary. You know what? Yeah, pretty sure. Pretty sure this piece goes in here somewhere. Because that would make sense, because there were some weapons and stuff. Or no, maybe not. I don't know. I'll figure that out later. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised at the amount of pre-gens that came in those. And then here, these were never punched out. I'm very glad, as a collector, that these were never punched out. So here's your monster tokens. And it tells you on the back what they are. So you've got your goblins, your orcs, dwarven warrior, skeletons, dire rat, zombies, elven warrior, ghoul, gnoll, hobgoblin, that kind of thing. And then even some more exotic stuff like a unicorn, red dragon, gelatinous cube, displacer beasts. Here's all your characters. And then this is like treasure, white dragon, bugbear, hellhound, necromancer. So yeah, just really cool. Came with a fold out map. I'm not going to unfold the entire thing, but it's pretty much a bigger version of that map that you could photocopy. And then here is the adventure book. So, nice little adventure that you can take a new group through. I think it'd be fun someday to play this with my daughter or something. Especially compared to all the good quality 5th edition stuff that has been released. You know, although this isn't horrible. I mean, this really is not horrible. I think this is a great set. With everything that you get in it, the adventure itself, all of the little tokens. I just think for $10, this was a really great way to start your 3rd edition, you know, Dungeon Master, or as a player even. So this is what I found interesting. This is a Wizards product, but it still has a, it still says TSR 11641. So for their inventory, they must have still been on like the coding for TSR. So I thought that was kind of interesting that it still said that on the side. But all right, guys, that is the 3rd edition beginner box, the adventure game. What'd you guys think? Will you be adding this to your collection, or will you pass because it's 3rd edition? Like I said, I had to pick it up after seeing Draven's video. I was like, that's a pretty solid set. Might as well have it on my shelf. All right, guys. I appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed this video, please click that like button and subscribe. It really helps me out with the algorithm and all that jazz. I'm not looking to get super huge, but the more people that watch my videos, the more people I get to interact with and talk to in the comment section, and that's the part I really enjoy about all this. So, all right, I will talk to you guys soon. See you all in the next video. Have a good day, guys. Bye.